Hello, everybody. Happy Friday Eve day. We have Facebook and YouTube down here on my laptop. YouTubers, smash that subscribe button so you never miss one of my live weekly trainings every Thursday at 11:30. And I've got Instagram up here on my iPhone on a tripod. So if you see me looking back and forth, that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to cover all the areas that I can on social media. So I only have to go live once. All right, my friends, if you're coming to me through Facebook and you haven't already done this, go to streamyard.com/Facebook, StreamYard, all one word, .com/Facebook, and give permission for me, for Facebook and StreamYard to play nice and show me your name, your Facebook username, so that it doesn't just say Facebook user when you comment in the comments. Keep your questions and comments coming. I will look at all of them at the very end. And Instagrammers, if you have questions as I go through this training, pop those in. I will see them after I am done going live, and I'll hop into your DMs and answer your questions for you. No problem. All right, today we are going to talk about my experience adding online courses and programs to my business model as a business and sales coach in the online space. Yep, I'm going to give you all the details. I'm going to spill the tea and tell you everything because I was clueless, from clueless to course success. This is the unfiltered truth. I want to share the lessons learned that the lessons I learned by adding online courses to my business, because, you got to start somewhere. And I did learn a lot. And being new to that was a mind blower. But just in case this is the first time we have ever met, I am Tracy Beavers. I am your business and sales coach, and I have over 20 years of experience in marketing, sales, and business growth. And I have coached hundreds of entrepreneurs just like you to get visible online, grow your audience online, and more importantly, grow your email list. And along the way, we cover time management, mindset, all the things you need to be a successful entrepreneur. So let's dive into today's topic, because I know you guys, I had you when I said clueless, right? I know you're like, I'm dying to know how Tracy, or when Tracy was clueless. So let's start with that part. So you guys know, if you've been with me any length of time, that I'm all about being honest and transparent in this online space. We talk regularly here every week about the ups and downs of what it takes to transform the idea that you have in your heart into an online business, from the idea you have in your heart for an online business into an actual living, breathing, profitable thing that not only changes the lives of our ideal clients, but earns us a great living along the way. And because there's nothing wrong with wanting to earn a great living, right? Today, I'm going to share my story of realizing that I needed to change my business model, what I decided to do, how it went, all of it. So hopefully you can learn from me and some of my mistakes, and I can save you some overwhelm and some heartache. And if you're like me, maybe you started your online business doing one-to-one work. That's how I got started, because that was the simplest, easiest way I knew to get started, to first of all decide if I even liked being a business and sales coach in the online space, to get some clients, to get some income coming in, to figure out, how do I coach? What do I want to teach? What's my thing going to be, right? I needed to work that out. And so I started with one-to-one. And then I realized that my income was going to be capped, because the number of clients that I can take on at one-to-one, it's not scalable. There's only one of me to go around. So the number of clients I was going to take on was going to be capped. That meant my income was going to be capped. So have you realized that too? Did you start with one-to-one and you've gotten to the point now where you're like, well, this is a great source of income? And I don't know why I'm itching today, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm down here scratching my arms. Live video, gotta love it, right? Okay, so if you started like I did with one-to-one, have you gotten to the point where you're now like, okay, I can't make any more money because there's only so much time in the day? And your goal, like me, is to take this online business, take your gifts and your talents out into the world so you can impact and bless as many people as possible, right? Okay, so how do we do that? So I was about a year into my business when it dawned on me. There was a finite, like I said, there was a finite number of people that I was going to be able to help each week, each year. And therefore, there was a finite amount of money that I was going to be able to bring in. And the whole reason why I left my 9 to 5 corporate job in the first place was because I wanted to have more control over my time and I wanted to have more control over my money. And look what I did. I created the exact model of corporate America as a one-to-one business and sales coach, right? Anybody else out there nodding their heads? There's only one of you to go around. And if all of my money was being made serving clients directly, then how in the world was I going to have more control over my time to be able to take a vacation day, to take a sick day? How in the world was I going to be able to be more present for my family? How in the world was I going to make the kind of impact I truly wanted to make and income I truly wanted to make? So here I was, loving my online business, but I realized I had just created, as I mentioned, the same limitations that I had in corporate America over my time and my money. What the heck, right? I mean, how deflating was that? I woke up and I was like, holy mackerel. I thought I had control over my time and my money, but it turns out I don't, because all I'm doing is one-to-one work. So I needed to figure this out. What I needed to do was add some offers in my business model that didn't require me to deliver the content one-to-one. I needed to add some offers to my business model that allowed me to reach more people than just hourly sessions and one-to-one work. And I needed a way to bring in that income that I wanted so that I could take a day off, so that we could take a vacation. I mean, right? Anybody else out there agree with me? Throw that in the comments. So my solution was, and this to me is the best solution as a business and sales coach that's been in the space now for several years. I firmly believe that creating online courses and programs are the answer. Now, it sounds easy, right? Sure, I'm going to create an online course and program. I remember when I was sitting with a friend of mine at lunch and I told her that, and then I had this moment of terror, like, oh crap, I just said it out loud. So that means I have to do it and I have to figure it out. And let me tell you, it can be a smooth process to go from idea of your digital online course to launching it and getting it out into the world. It can be a smooth process if you have the right coach and the right mentor and the right program to show you step by step how to do this. So let's talk about some mistakes that I made along the way, shall we? Because I don't want you to stumble and fumble around in the dark like I did. I joined a coach that came highly recommended to me and had a major big name. She had been really successful both in the brick and mortar space and now in the online space. And she was recommended to me by people that I trusted. The problem was that this coach had completely forgotten what it was like to be me. Day one, hour one of learning all the pieces, all the parts of taking my idea, creating the online program, from the market research to the tech choices, to the launch, to the landing pages, to the graphics, to all the things, right? There's so many pieces and parts. She'd completely forgotten what it was like to be me. And I felt like I had no business being in her program, quite frankly. I made a bad choice. But I didn't know that at the time, right? Hindsight's 2020. But I felt like I needed a decoder ring to understand all of the things that she was trying to teach us. And I felt like I was drinking from a fire hose. And when that happened, the overwhelm that I felt, it felt as thick as the humidity here in Arkansas right now in August. I like literally clogged my lungs, stifled me, stopped me in my tracks. And there wasn't any support in this program to help get my questions answered. Not really. They said they were going to, but honestly, you had like 2 minutes with the coach and that was it. It was very disappointing. There wasn't an opportunity to connect with other people that were the other students that were also going through this. There really wasn't a way for us to connect. So I felt very alone. So being completely overwhelmed, like I can't breathe, and feeling very alone, not a good combination for success when you're trying to build something, right? Especially in the online space. I thought I had a great idea for a course that my ideal clients would want. And I ended up building a course with many modules in it. And in the end, it wasn't what my audience wanted because I didn't do the right steps in the right order from idea to launch to know that this is what my clients really wanted and it was what they were really going to purchase. And I had a few sales. I mean, it wasn't bad. It wasn't awful. It wasn't complete loss. Although I did spend way more money trying to get the thing built than I made in the beginning. I fumbled my way, my first launch of this course that I created that nobody wanted to buy. I fumbled my way through that first launch, not knowing when to send the emails out to get people to register for the challenge that I was doing or the workshop that I was doing. I didn't know how to post, much to post or not post on social media, right? How much promotion do you do? How often do you do this? What do you say to bring people in and attract them? I had no clue how to navigate this, and I was lost as a goose because I didn't have a roadmap. And y'all know I'm all about a roadmap. That's the best way that I learn and execute. And that's the best way my clients learn and execute. So that's why I coach that way. When you coach with me or you're in one of my programs, you're going to get a roadmap. And so in the end, my first 2 launches of this program that nobody really wanted to buy, because yes, I launched it twice because I'm not one to give up easily. I'm a little stubborn. I would not say they were successful. I spent thousands of dollars on this coach, on the tech, on hiring help, and even on running paid ads, which I had no business doing because I did not have proof of concept of my course because nobody had bought it. Little pro tip, don't run paid ads, Instagrammers, unless you have proof of concept and conversions and something that people are actually clamoring to buy. Got that, Facebookers and Instagrammers? Stay away from paid ads until you have that at that point. So I only made a small fraction of all the money I spent. I only made a small fraction of that back. So at this point, what did I do? I'm over there licking my wounds, exhausted from these launches, frustrated because I spent all this money and I have very little to show for it. And I'm thinking to myself, is this where it ends? Am I going to have to go back to corporate America? I mean, literally, I was like, okay, I can keep doing one-to-one work, but it's not going to get me where I want to go. So at this point, it was late summer of 2021, and I was about to give up on my big idea of having an online course and program and really just stick with one-to-one, maybe raise my prices, maybe put more hours in my day somehow, maybe offer sessions on the weekends. I didn't know. When a good friend of mine, and I firmly believe in divine timing from everything from God and the universe and my angels, a good friend of mine introduced me to Amy Porterfield. And you guys know how much she has changed my life since then. In fall of 2021 is when I enrolled in her Digital Course Academy program. And I was skeptical. Because this is not an inexpensive program. It is affordable on the scheme, on the grand scale of programs like this. She definitely could raise her prices, but after I'd spent thousands, I was like, I'm going to spend some more money to do another program that I'm like, oh my gosh. But I was curious and stubborn. Remember, I'm stubborn. And so I decided to check her out. And the only reason why I have profitable online courses and programs with successful launches now is because I took that leap of faith and I enrolled in her DCA program, Digital Course Academy, that fall in 2021. Again, I was on the verge of giving up and hoping for the best. And I want to repeat that. The only reason why I have successful launches and successful online programs and 5-figure months now is because I went through Digital Course Academy. The program completely restored my faith that great coaches do exist, that great programs do exist, that they do provide the support you truly need step by step so you can learn, and that I could create valuable offers online, digital courses and programs, and that I was going to be successful if I kept going and I did quit, and I was going to achieve my goals. So let me recap the lessons that I learned so you can be better than me. Find the right coach and mentor to guide you. You're going to want somebody that has launched courses for a long time and had massive success, but still remembers exactly what it's like to have that idea in your heart for an online program. You want someone that knows exactly how that feels. It's scary, it's exciting, it's exhilarating, it's terrifying, and that person can help you overcome those obstacles with ease. I'm all about building a business with ease. I want you to hire someone that eliminates that overwhelm for you. You want to learn from someone, your coach, your leader, that lays out the processes from idea to launch with ease, step by step. Business growth does not have to be a struggle, right? You've heard me say that a million times. Creating an online program and getting it out into the world has a lot of moving parts. Make no mistake, a lot. And it is work. I have several one-to-one clients that have worked all summer, putting in a lot of hours to get their idea to launch. And they are on the verge of launching, and I could not be more proud of them and more excited. But make no mistake, it is work. It takes tenacity. It takes stick-to-itiveness, if that's a thing. It takes a little stubbornness, which is, I got that in spades. But it doesn't have to be overwhelming. And so you want to pick somebody that can lay this out for you, right? Because a step-by-step roadmap is going to be your very best friend in this situation. And I want you to find somebody that will help you know if your idea is going to be profitable or if it just royally stinks. And somebody that's going to be honest with you and can teach you the exact process you need to use to know with certainty that what you want to create is what your audience is going to want to buy. Not what you think they need, not what you think they want, but what they want and need. And there's a specific process you can use to get you to that point where you know with some certainty, and you don't waste your time and money like I did, building a course or a program that has all kinds of fancy modules in it that in the end, very few people wanted to buy. Be better than me. Learn from my mistake. And you want to join someone that knows all the tech choices. Trust me when I say this, because that fancy coach that I hired, they only recommended 2 software platforms. The reason why? Because they were affiliates for both. Now that I know that, doesn't taste good to me to realize that. That doesn't feel good. You want somebody that's going to give you all the tech choices, that understands even the basics of them, so they can help you figure out what do you want to use to get this thing out into the world. Because you can do it really simply for low cost in the beginning, and you can get fancy with it later and add sparklers and fireworks and butterflies to it as you go. But you want somebody that has knowledge about all of that and can shortcut that learning curve about the platforms. Because y'all know how I feel about tech, not my love language. So if I had had this in the beginning, I would have been more successful. And you want to pick out a program that's got all of those components and offers you time to ask your questions and be in a community of like-minded entrepreneurs, like a community where you can actually ask questions of each other, post something you're struggling with. Somebody else will ride in on their white horse and help you with, what they know, and just cheering each other on. That's one of my favorite things about my free Facebook group. If you're not in it, Instagrammers and YouTubers, you need to be. Be a confident entrepreneur, get visible and grow your income. Shameless plug for my Facebook group. It is the place to be to get support for growing your business. Because I'm all about collaboration and helping each other. And if I had known then what I know now, I never would have wasted so much time and money on other coaches and other programs, which is why I am being an affiliate this fall for Amy Porterfield's Digital Course Academy. She has over 14 years of experience and has helped over 50,000 now, I think, entrepreneurs take their idea from just an idea in their heart to global launching on a global scale where they now have clients all over the world. There's a reason that her students are successful and why they want to learn from her. She shortcuts that learning curve and she makes everything simple. She breaks it down step by step. It's comprehensive, but it's step by step. So I want you to join me and others in the DCA fall class of 2023 when the doors open in late September. I'm going to be there as an alum, coming back in for the second year in a row because I always have so much to learn. Purchase your DCA seat through me as an affiliate. And let me tell you what you're going to get from me as a free bonus. You purchase your DCA seat through me as an affiliate, you are going to have a seat in my 8-week group coaching program, Business Visibility Made Easy, when it reopens at the end of October. So you can start DCA at the end of September. And when you're ready for my program, which you will be for 4 or 5 weeks later, you have a seat in my program, my $1,000 program. You will have a free seat in it when you purchase your Digital Course Academy seat through me as an affiliate. It is the perfect combination because Digital Course Academy is going to help you take your idea that you've got in your heart, get it created into an online program, get it launched out into the world with all the tech, all the all the strategies, all the everything, all the marketing, everything. And then you come into my program, Business Visibility Made Easy, where we're going to fine tune what you're doing. I can help you because I've been there, I've done it, I've had success, got the t-shirt. And we are going to talk about all things email list growth in Business Visibility Made Easy. No paid ads and no creating a truckload of lead magnets. But you have to have an email list in order to have people to sell to. You have to have an audience in order, when you go to launch, you have to have people to sell to. So that's what we're going to be working on in Business Visibility Made Easy. And through Digital Course Academy and Business Visibility Made Easy, we're going to set you up for success. All right. I want you to go to tracybeavers.biz, B-I-Z, /DCA waitlist to grab your spot on my affiliate link waitlist for when Digital Course Academy opens. Again, that's tracybeavers.biz, B-I-Z, /DCA waitlist to grab your spot on the waitlist. Instagrammers, if you missed that, you just DM me. Just DM me, say, Tracy, I want to be on your DCA waitlist. I got you. I got you. I will put you on it. And I'll also follow up with you later. Amy has an awesome boot camp coming up to kick off Digital Course Academy. It's called Course Confident. The registration for that doesn't start until August 30th. I'm going to be promoting that as an affiliate. It is only $47. If you are thinking about adding an online course or a program to your business model so that you can free up more of your time, so you can take a vacation day and you can make as much money as you possibly can, again, so you can take a vacation day, so that you don't repeat the 9-to-5 corporate structure that you left, like I did, by limiting your time and limiting your money. You don't want to miss this boot camp. It's only $47. It's one of the lowest cost things that she offers, and you're going to learn a ton. I'll be an affiliate for that. I'm offering a super cool bonus with that boot camp. When you sign up sign up under my affiliate link for the boot camp, you're going to get a sweet bonus from me. All right, let me hop over. Let me hop into the comments. Instagrammers, if you've got questions or comments, go ahead and throw them in. As you guys know, I do an Ask Me Anything on this deal too every week. So ask me anything about your business, even if it's not related to digital courses. Throw that in there in Instagrammers, and I'll see it after I can end the live, and I'll get into your DMs and I'll answer it there for you. And Facebookers and YouTubers, you know that I love y'all too. If you have questions, let me know. All right, Margaret's here. Hey, Margaret. Awesome. I've got lots of loves and hello from Jamaica. That is exciting. Somebody's popping in from Jamaica. Cindy's here. She said she took DCA. Cindy, did you love it? Did you love it as much as I did? Yes, Kimmy says, get proof from your audience before you build it. Yes. Kimmy Brown, you are smarter than I am. Don't be like me. Like, do some market research and do the strategy necessary. All right. Cindy asks, does Amy have a discount for those of us who have taken it before and need a reboot? Yes, Cindy, that's a great question. So you should be receiving an email. And if you want more information on that, you can go to, I believe it's support@teamporterfield.com. Off the top of my head, I think that's the email to email support for Amy's team, and ask them when alums are going to be allowed to come back in. Last year, I want to say it was like 227 for alums to come back in. Alums that come back in, though, this time will be put into the Momentum Facebook group. I don't have a lot more details on it, but there will be a reboot. And Cindy, thank you for asking about my course too. If you're interested if you've already taken Digital Course Academy and you're interested in Business Visibility Made Easy, which is your step-by-step system to grow an email list of your ideal clients without any paid ads and without any lead magnets, and my 10+ strategies for you guys to do this, it reopens. The first live masterclass will be October 12th. That's when cart opens. But you can purchase a seat before then if you get on the wait list. So Cindy, the wait list for Business Visibility Made Easy is tracybeavers.com /BVME, Boy, Victor, Mary, Edward. And I know Jill is going to pop that into the comments for me. tracybeavers.com /BVME. You can get on the wait list. Waitlisters are going to get that purchase before the first live masterclass are going to get some super cool special surprises. So you don't want to miss that. Yes. And Cindy says she needs a reboot. Totally understand that. You guys, I went through fall 2021, and then I went back in as an alum in fall 2022 because I needed a reboot also. Yeah, absolutely. And I have alums that come back into Business Visibility Made Easy because they need a reboot, because they need a community, because they need somebody to help them and answer their questions and move that needle. We can't be building these businesses by ourselves. All right. Okay, my friends, if you have any more questions for me, just tag me on Facebook, comment on YouTube. I will see it. Instagrammers, thank you so much for being with me today. You guys know I say this every single week. Being an entrepreneur is freaking hard. Okay. It is freaking hard. And, you know, if you think you're alone in feeling the emotions and the roller coaster of what do I do? How do I build this? What do I say? How do I attract an audience? How do I build credibility? How do I build my email list? You're not alone. Be here with me every Thursday at 11:30 Central. I go live. Instagrammers almost every Thursday on Instagram, but definitely every Thursday at 11:30 on Facebook and YouTube. Instagrammers, hop into my Facebook group so you don't miss a training. Be a confident entrepreneur, get visible and grow your income. And just don't go it alone. Just don't go it alone because it's so freaking hard. And it doesn't matter if you're on day one, hour one, or you're 15 years in and you've made $80 million in your business. We all feel the same way. We all do, I promise. I want you to have a great balance of the week and weekend. And remember, when one of us rises, we all rise. So we have got to keep cheering each other on. I will see you guys next week. Bye, Instagrammers.